Hey guys, welcome to Spilling the Sauce podcast. I'm your host, Dustin Morrell, or Dustie. Today we're going to get to know me and as a podcast entertainer and what brought me to you. So sit in, get comfortable, and let's get to it. My name is Dustie. I love to cook. I know 13 national cuisines, and I am learning many more techniques in the culinary world. I got my start on our family farm by cooking for many help. And that help would come and help us bale hay. They would help turn out the horses. They would help turn in the horses at night. And on a hard-working ranching day, we would all gather and eat food. How cool, right? Yeah. So I was 16 years old and I was put into that position. And I wasn't an adult at that time yet, but my brother, he lost his wife, and I had moved in to help him out and transferred schools from the city and went to the country to our family farm that is 100 plus years old in the same family. And I'm grateful, yes, and I thank my brother for giving me that strong backbone that I haven't had, growing up. He showed me a lot in how to be mature and how to be responsible. But as my hormones got the best of me, I ended up getting married when I was 18. I rebelled against my brother and I left the farm, and I wasn't the best top-notch student, as you could say. It all stemmed from trauma. Trauma from childhood, trauma from being touched as a child, trauma. And a lot of this today is going to encompass the amount of traumas that we all deal with each day, but we all silently live through these traumas each day. And here I am to tell you, these traumas can be healed. I'm a testament of that. I grew up as a odd end, I would say. I was the odd end out. I had a friend group. I was friends with every group, actually. I didn't have a clique per se until I got to high school. And when that happened, I just clicked in with the group that my girlfriend at the time was clicked into. And, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know I was gay at that time. As the odd end out, I kind of just fit in. I fit into every group. I fit into everybody, but I'm a Libra, so why wouldn't I? But when I met this man when I was 17, I met him from Craigslist because I used to do a lot of spontaneous meetings from Craigslist when I was an adolescent teen. And no, I shouldn't have, but the adrenaline and the rush of the thrill that I did this, I would meet them, and I met this one man that became my husband. I was 17, I was going to be turning 18, and they kind of groomed me through school. I finished with a high school equivalence degree. I ended up going to college in Grand Rapids, where I met a really good friend of mine. Her name was Kristen, and Kristen came into my life at a time that I was uncertain. I was uncertain of my sexuality because I really didn't come out as gay. I didn't come out as a homosexual. I was taught in my family to kind of shun those feelings and keep them quiet and don't act upon them, keep them elusive in your head. And when I came out, I feel like I lost my brother's trust. I lost his love, and it really, really settled with me for years and years and years upon years. So it was April 19th, 2012. I got engaged. My family didn't know I was gay. I showed up to a birthday party of my nephew's, and I told them I was engaged to a man. That's how I became officially out, because my mom knew, but I don't think at the time she believed, because her and my best friend in high school, Chelsea, or Sir Isaac Newton III, we sat down with my mom and came clean to her and discussed things, because I came clean to Chelsea. Chelsea and I were going to date, and we didn't end up being compatible because we were friends. We were friends from the get-go. I did sound, she did set, and in theater. And theater is where I became the most fluid with my sexuality. Was I gay? Was I bisexual? Was I pansexual, which was new at the time and not really heard of? And when I came out as pansexual, and I still am pansexual, and a lot of people get the stigma that I'm gay. And of course I love to be gay in the sense of I love my masculinity. I love my past relationships. I was in them for a reason. I loved hard in every one of them. But pansexuality is so much more than just being gay. It's being fluid. It's getting to know your sexuality within your own self, and then being able to experience it with others, not because they're male or female, but because your spirit aligns with theirs and you see the vision they see. It's all mental. It's all a mentality thing of who should be with who. It's preconceived notions of this person should be with a man because he's a gay, or this woman should be a woman because she is a lesbian. But they don't talk about pansexuality like they talk about LGBTQ. P is not in there. It's plus, right? Plus pansexuality. So pansexuality is misconceived as being gay. But we're not gay. We're a fluid individual, non-binary, functioning individual that loves everyone. They love them for spirit, body, mind. Pleasures come later. You first have to fall in love with yourself to love anybody. And I might be quirky, I might be kooky, and I might be one hell of a cook. But I will say that Dustie has always loved everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my first podcast of Spilling the Sauce. I hope that you have an enjoyable day and you got to know a little bit about me. And part 2 will be out next Wednesday. So until then, stay free, stay fluid, and love everyone. If you liked today's episode, please like, follow, and subscribe for more great content.